Hello again, everyone. It's Al Nygren here, Executive Director and Curator of the New Jersey International Film Festival. I'm here with our interview series, and I have a wonderful guest to share with you in a second. But before I do that, just a reminder, the New Jersey International Film Festival will begin on May 29th with actually a free screening. We don't know what it is yet because students get to vote for their favorite film, but it will be a summer-themed film. It's either going to be Jaws, National Lampoon Vacation, and it's free and open to the public, and that will be on our opening night on Thursday. But then on Friday, May 30th, over the course of the next 3 weekends, we'll be screening films that are part of the New Jersey International Film Festival competition, and they feature 24 finalist films, official selections, that were chosen from over 350 films submitted throughout the world, an amazing lineup of films. But today, I have a very special guest. I have screenwriter and producer Judy White. She is involved with the film Lies I Told My Little Sister.
Little Sister.
And I wanted to say thank you so much for coming.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
And I was fascinated by your film, as I did get to sit in on the jury watching it, and it had everything that we love about movies. Tell us about how you got involved in writing this film.
Well, it's a full-length feature drama comedy, Lies I Told My Little Sister, about a family trip with sisters, and two very completely different sisters, and they go to Cape Cod. It's loosely based on my own family, and I've been a nonfiction writer for many, many years, and this was my first screenplay, actually my first piece of fiction. And the film kind of has two themes. It's the first is about the things we do to our younger siblings just because we can. I mean, we have all the power. We torture them. We tell them ridiculous tales, and they believe us. And I had actually first written about the lies I told my little sister in a humor essay for 17 magazine, and I used to write for them many years ago. And I always liked the theme. I think it's a great theme. So I wanted to write about how you learn how to break those childish patterns once you start getting into adulthood, because it's tough to break. You know, you're locked into these roles. So that was the first theme about it. And the son of my tortured little sister grew up to be a film student at NYU, and actually had won the David Chase Screenwriting Award at NYU. He came to me and said, "You're a writer," because I've always written books, and he said, "Write a screenplay." Got me the free software, and then he started helping me write it, so he became the co-writer of it. So it was really very thrilling to be writing a story about, kind of loosely based on my family, and I'm writing it with the little kid that's in the film is now grown up and in film school, and he's helping me write the film. So that was wonderful.
Amazing, yeah.
And the second theme is essentially about how to deal with a loss in the family after a loved one has died. And in this case, it's the oldest of the three sisters has died, and the other two, the leftover ones, are going on this family trip to try to figure out how to go on. And so it's kind of about integrating and recovery. It's recovery from childhood, but it's also recovery from death, because you have to go on. And yet life is still funny and fun if you let it. You know, you just have to learn how to integrate those things together. And I didn't want the sadness to overwhelm the humor.
At all.
Yeah,
No.
And so there are some very funny things in it, and you know, because life's still very funny. You have silly birthday parties. You have, quirky characters that show up, and your mother gets a tattoo. Oh my God, you know, and there's romance. So things go on, and that's what we wanted to explore, both of those themes in the film.
And I think it's wonderfully presented, and I thought also the acting is really amazing. And I think the middle sister, who I guess also has a track record already in the industry.
This was her first feature film role, in Lucy Walters, and she's just this organic, fantastic.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off her.
Yeah, and she's so natural, and she's going on now. She's actually been just shooting the new Jennifer Aniston film, and she's going to be in the upcoming 50 Cent Star series Power. She's a cast member in that. But she walked into the audition and knocked it out of the park. And then we were very lucky to get Ellen Foley, the veteran actress, Broadway star, rock musician. She was on the Paradise by the Dashboard Light with Meatloaf.
Yeah.
And she plays the mother, and I think she's just absolutely fantastic. She's going to come.
I'm a big fan, so I'm looking forward to seeing her
She's going to come to
in person,
to the screening.
Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about our festival, is that a lot of the artists are there, including the actors, not just the directors and the screenwriters and the producers, but a lot of the actors come too. So our festival is really set up in many ways to be easily accessible to the average person, and to kind of demystify the festival as this, holy grail type of event, which ours is not like that. It's really made user-friendly.
Well, we're thrilled to be there because it's a New Jersey film. We're all from New Jersey, even though we're set in Cape Cod. We shot a lot of it at Seabright before Hurricane Sandy, Superstorm Sandy, and there's so many people in New Jersey were involved in it, and they're just thrilled to see it.
Well, we've already sold a lot of tickets for this screening, but we will save some for the walk-up. And for folks who really want to come, you shouldn't miss it. It's part of an amazing triple bill, and it will be taking place on Saturday, May 31st, at 7 p.m. in Voorhees 105. General admission is $10. The first film we'll be screening that evening is The Champion by Jacqueline Noel. She's coming up from Virginia to introduce her film. Aaron Wolf's Guest House is the second film, and then Lies I Told My Little Sister will be the feature film. And that's the way our film festival usually works. There's usually a short or a series of shorts leading up to the feature film, and they usually always have a connection. So I'm curious to see what you think of them.
That's great.
So folks, if you're interested in coming to see this movie, series of movies, it's again Saturday, May 31st, Voorhees 105, 7 p.m. If you want further information, go to our website, which is njfilmfest.com, or call us at 848-932-8482. Hope to see you at the movies.
You drive me crazy. You drive everyone crazy. But you like me.